Good evening and salutations, my B&B fans. Hope Logan, the definition of a self-absorbed, self-centered, delusional woman. Oh my lord, that she not have like the biggest temper tantrum once Douglas and Paris left the room. Which, by the way, I still feel like that's so out of pocket. You know, there's a point where Douglas called Paris mom, and you're just like, you're just gonna let that slide. And then he says to Hope, well, we're gonna be married soon. So what? Now, besides that, she is upset. She is angry. She says that he ran away. He could have stayed. He could have worked it out. This is where we get into the self-centered part of this woman, of this childish ass woman, okay? Because on no way, this is why I always sit there and I say in my live streams and my videos that men do not have an infinite amount of patience, okay? And the fact that she sat there and said that he could have waited, she wasn't ready, all she did throughout most of his argument was make this about her feelings, what she wanted. Okay? She didn't give a damn what he wanted. She didn't care about his happiness. You're my rock, you're my this, you're my that. Me, 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 me. This woman has got to be out of her goddamn mind. That's all you see. And then she's all like, well, do you love her? Your love is, you being with her is never going to sit there and compare. Sweetheart, he moved on. As he said, and the last time I checked, he's allowed. He doesn't need your permission. He doesn't need your blessing. He doesn't need anything from you, to be honest. And that's an L that you are just going to have to take. The whining or the crying or the anything else that she does doesn't matter. Yeah. You gotta stay far away from women like that because they will make it all about themselves. Jesus Christ. So while that's going on, you got Steffi, Cynthia Tonridge, listen, the line hasn't been the same since Thomas left, and, Zendaya and RJ, they're good, but, they're not, they're not Thomas good, But okay, fine, I'm not going to sit there and talk about that, and of course she talks about how Thomas left, how it was good for him, and it was good for him, because he got away from a very self-centered and delusional ass woman like Hope Logan. Douglas comes in there. There's a point where Douglas, Jesus Christ, Douglas really needs to stay in a goddamn child's place because he walks over to Hope and he's all like, he's happy and he's in love and everything's okay. Boy, if you don't go in a damn snack room or something. So he goes in and talks to Ridge and Steffi, and Paris comes in there, and apparently Steffi knew about this engagement. She knew about this engagement. Well, no, she knew about the relationship. She didn't know about the engagement. And she was like, I left those two there to talk. Steffi was like, is that a good idea? She was like, yeah. Because she pretty much is like, he's over her. Yeah. That's what happens when men eventually run out of patience. Okay? And women like her realize that they are not the center of the goddamn universe. I thought that scene was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. It was so perfect that it is close to me doing my live stream. But I cannot do my live stream before I sat there and I talked about this woman. Or I cooked this woman. I don't think I've ever sat there and been so ready to do a review since ever. That chick, that level of just absolute me, center of the universe, a main character syndrome was just like, wow, you are really on one. I mean, she had a full blown tears and everything, and wham. No one gives two flying fucks. And I thought that Katie was bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna cook her ass as well because yeah, she's she's not gonna get away with that level of self-centeredness. No, you blew your chance with Bill. Boo-hoo. Take that L and hold it. And by the way, aren't you with Carter? Or did she forget? Did the writers forget? Like, and I'm pretty sure the guy who plays Carter is also a writer for Bold and the Beautiful. So, what's his excuse? Anyway, Steffi's happy because, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong. Paris annoyed the living hell out of me when it came towards Zendaya. Okay? She did. But either way from hope. I don't know how much of an well, looks wise, I would sit there and say she got the edge. But Paris got her issues as well. But if it gets Thomas away from that self-centered woman, then I am all for it. I'm gonna sit there and upload this video now, so hopefully it'll come on you know, by the time I do my live stream. I was gonna sit there and talk about the Byron Craig thing with General Hospital. But Hope Logan, once again, found a way to vex the living god of me. So here we are. Anyway, I feel like that's pretty much about it. But if I missed anything, write it down in the comment section below. And also, better yet, come to my live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We are clearly going to be talking about all these shows. GH, General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Bold and the Beautiful, Young and the Restless. I'll see you in the next video.